But you mentioned the American election there. What is at stake here for the rest of the world? I mean, we've just been consumed with talks, talk about Trump being rude, or is he a Hitler, and this, and Kamala Harris being an airhead. I have seen very little talk, serious talk, about what's at stake in this election for the rest of the world.
Well, Andrew, I don't like either of them. I wrote at the weekend, it's not a choice of the lesser of two evils, it's a presentation of the evil of two lessers. And neither of them compares to a Ronald Reagan or a Jack Kennedy or any of the presidents of that we revere. But I think Trump would be better for Australia. I don't like Trump. I share everything you were earlier saying about Trump. I couldn't agree with you more. But he will have more deterrent credibility than Harris will have. Having said that, America will survive under either president. America is a very strong economy, a very strong country, very strong military, and it will survive under either president. Trump isn't Hitler and Harris isn't a communist. She's a very unimpressive left liberal Californian lefty. He is a very weird and foul-mouthed, strong-willed populist who does scare America's enemies. And that's good for Australia. That is a big plus for Australia. We can judge Trump not so much on what he says, which is all over the shop, but what he did last time. He ran a pretty good presidency. I thought he was disgraceful on January 6th, utterly disgraceful, but the record of his presidency was quite good. He spent more on defence than the Democrats would have done. The Abraham Accords were magnificent. He imposed more sanctions on Russia than any other president had ever done. He completely revolutionised the debate and the policy on China, and he was very good for Australia. And the economy was good. So that's no guarantee he'll be as good as that next time, but, and we shouldn't have to put up with all of his disgraceful lies and abuse and foul language and everything in order to get that. But as between the two of them, Trump's tariffs would be destructive if he imposed them all, but almost certainly he'll do some kind of compromise. That's what he always does. As between the two of them, I think Australia and the world would be better off with a Trump presidency than with a Harris presidency. Harris will be Biden, only weaker.
Yeah. Well, when you say better off for the world, I think you mean the free world. I think we've got to start talking in terms like that now. There really is a new world war, Cold War, hot war, whatever you want to call it, and the authoritarian regimes are on the rise. For the free world, he is best. Greg Sheridan, always great to talk to you. Thank you so much.